Good morning, Isaiah Giddings here. I'm going to be talking about the research paper on fluency, where I looked at some scholarly research into reading comprehension, literacy, and fluency, and why I think it was valuable to myself as a teacher and to those that are studying fluency in general. I think there's a lot of training in my district and with educators in general where we're looking at what works and what doesn't work with teaching people English, whether that's the broad population, special education, or English language learners, especially here in California. What I do think, though, is that there's so many competing ideas. And so looking at some of the research that's scholarly and has some data behind it, I think really helped me to understand where some of the gaps are with our students. I think that we, and I can't speak for all educators, but I know that our district tends to have this flavor of the week approach. There are some long-standing programs that continue on, but we kind of have these new, like, for example, in our district, we're going to start the rewards program, we're going to start SIPs, we're going to start these other acronyms that certain companies have brought forth. And I know other districts use the scholastic companies, programs, things like that. But I think looking at some of these fundamentals that I found in my research really helped me. So, for example, I know a lot of times, oftentimes we either work on reading intervention for reading comprehension or fluency and literacy. And I think that there's a way to blend the two. In this first research that I had done, it looks like there was a relationship between the two if it's done right. So what that means is that if we focus on the fundamentals, such as phonics, such as core reading, and having students focus on the context, then they're much more likely to develop both at the same time. It looks like there was decidedly larger development in both if this type of approach was taken. The other thing that I found that was curious to me is really focusing on the volume of reading. One thing that I know that I don't tend to do as a social science teacher is have my students read a lot and for a long time. I kind of assume that in English they do that and that they focus on those fundamental skills. So I think that having a lot of different activities where students are constantly reading and choral reading, where they can hear native speakers and confident speakers such as myself and others, I think will go a long way with really the whole population. So English language learners that are English second language, people with IEP or 504 plans, all of it. I think that just having that consistency and constant exposure to literate, and what I mean is those with really strong, masterful fluency, will go a long way. So looking at these scholarly articles, looking at this research that has the clear data has kind of helped me to have a more informed approach with where to focus and what specialization to take. So I hope that it was of value to each and all of you as well. I have it uploaded here in the document with the links as well as this video. Thank you.